My name is Lionel Chaltiel, sculptor. I started working for myself, sculpting for myself about 20 years ago. It's about that, yeah. I started working the wood a lot longer than that, back in the 90s. Sculpting is something that I discover and that give me such a great satisfaction. I love wood. Wood I think is a very noble material. I daydream. I look at a piece of wood, maybe it has a branch going left or just a big trunk with a crack in the middle. And then I call my team from above that helps me envision what a dead piece of wood could be rebirthed. Stare at a piece for hours, sometimes days, sometimes weeks, until I have this vision. And once I see the finished piece as a still dressed in its nakedness, that's when I start working, and then I take a picture, still frame picture in my mind, because I'm not a great drawer either. And so I work like that. And then once I got the vision, the work goes and goes and goes until I'm done. And that's when I'm done, because you can work on a piece of wood forever, on a stone or whatever you're doing, it's a lifetime influence and it's a lifetime work when you sculpt and you invest yourself, because it's not a daytime job. You're always on the job when you're an artist, let's say. And so the influences, I was mostly influenced in my youth by the surrealist movements, and also from what I see every day, from what I hear, when I ride a motorcycle, when I'm with friends, when I'm eavesdropping without eavesdropping, but hearing something in a bar in a corner of the street. To share is my vision of what beauty is, because it's all about beauty. I see my pieces as a sign of love and beauty. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to share. Love and beauty. It's just I fell in love with wood. So that's why I'm working the wood, and then that's something you can go get in the forest or the mountain if you can, if you want to, because it's out there for anybody who wants it. And when I get to the finished state, as I said, at 95%, I'm always like super happy, and it's 700% because I have no shame. I like everything I did, and that shows the evolution of my works from here to there 20 years later, 25 years later. So it's like I do invest myself in every single piece that I sculpt. This is me. I even say that all of them are just like a self-portrait, even though I make women, snakes, elephants, rhinos, dogs. That's what I do. I make figurative sculpture, but what an old friend of mine told me in Taos, figurative sculpture with a twist, where the link to the surrealist and all these artists that create images that really come out of the brain and not inspired by nature, but transformed by the brain, which is wow, I'm impressed by all that. To talk about my art, so I got wood, but I got bronze. The bronze I do not make, because I don't mess with liquid metal that is like 2000 degrees, But what is really nice is to see the original wood next to the bronze. It's a family. There's like 3 bronzes and a wood, and it's the same piece with different soul. So very different pieces, but it's like it's a collaboration that I think is represent the world. Wood, metal, wood is natural, metal is from extraction from the mineral, the people, it's a collaboration, it's all one. It's really trying to represent this oneness.
Creating an art piece is not just me, but then that's one part. Second part is being looked at, and that's really the birth, feedbacks about what they see. So that's really what I would like to hear from you. Reach out to me, ask any question, and I'd be happy to answer them. I invite you to visit my website, lionelmarcshaltielsculptor.com. Let me remind you, sculptor is in French. It's sculpteur. And my other social media site.